Okay, so this is October 19th, 2005, 12:54 a.m. Glenn had written, settled with the chef, 74, with no fixed bonus at Christmas, plus a salary review at some point after Christmas. He wants this in writing, which I said I would put in the post before. I do want to check, okay, to put above in writing to him. Epstein, yes. This is October 19th, 2005, 12:55 a.m. Glenn, Sarah just said you said no to the Gulf Stream. FYI, Larry will already be in New York. I will have either started that day the injections. Two alternatives. I can push the delivery to Tuesday and go with you to set up, or perhaps have Sarah go with Dana Friday to set it up preliminarily and go with you Tuesday to finish it. Your thoughts? Fine. Why is Larry in New York? Okay. October 19th, 05, 10:37 a.m. Glenn, I'm going to Connecticut for Parents Weekend at Cote for my daughter Taylor's school. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are scheduled events. Please inform Jeffrey. I am planning for Bill, Dave, and Morrison to fly the B727. They'll be in position Saturday per Epstein's request. I will be finished Sunday. Bill will fly as captain. Larry V. Huh. From Kellens at Earthlink to Ghislaine. No, from LiveJet at AOL to Ghislaine, CC Kellens at Earthlink. Okay, Epstein, I'm not going to leave until very late Sunday or very early Monday. Let's just... We'll just copy that. Okay, I don't have enough time for this. I don't have this set up like I do on the computer, so we'll Google. Kellen Christensen. That's a new name. JFK to Moscow via Keflavik. Okay. Wait, what was that name? Okay. And this was October 19th. 10/19/05. 10:37 a.m. Epstein. Okay, so this was from Larry Vysotsky to Ghislaine Maxwell and CC'd Kellen Christensen. I'm going to Connecticut for Parents Weekend at Cohote for my daughter Taylor's school. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday scheduled events. Please inform Jeffrey. I'm planning for Bill, Dave, and Morrison to fly the B-727. They'll be in position Saturday per Epstein's request. I will be finished Sunday. Bill will fly as captain. Larry Vysotsky. Epstein, I am not going to leave until very late Sunday or very early Monday. Okay. This is October 19th, 2005, 10:38 a.m. Not T's Gulfstream, New York, blah, blah, blah. From Ghislaine. Epstein, fine. Why is Larry in New York? Ghislaine, did you get my forward via replying to Korea? Epstein, unfortunately, why don't you invite Litwack to New York next week? Okay. What about Korea? I always had a good time in Korea. It'd be interesting to know. No, I don't want to know any of this. Okay, this is October 19th, 2005, 10:39 a.m. This is more of the Katerina meter. He gave her the 301 East 66th Street. Meter at Katerina. Aeroflot flight 315. JFK, arrival time 6. Look forward to seeing you. Have a nice day. Okay, Epstein, a car will pick you up. If problem, phone Sarah at 917-855-3363. Sarah's an assistant. Is my guess. I don't actually know. All of this will just be Google things. Okay. October 19th, 2005, 5:32 p.m. Hi. So, promo Yahoo accesses free Akata Auto Navigata? What is that? Okay. Something coupons. Alright, so instead of trying to remember languages that I just don't have the energy to try to remember at freaking 2:30 in the morning. Tomorrow's gonna suck so bad. Google, just translate. Free access promotion for every hour spent browsing. You earn coupons and compete for over 500 for. Oh, that's hilarious. Good joke. Okay. Hi. That's a fun little spam. Hopefully that's not something that we find out later was anything but innocuous. That'd be terrible. Okay, these are more financial things. October 19th, 2005, 9:37 p.m. From Spectre. Jeffrey tried to reach you. Peso strengthened slightly today, still at 5 millimeters? Million USD for the FTC. It is now around 1084. If it gets to around 1080, I think we should take your profits and wait for 1090 or so again and put the 20 million in. If it hits the 1090 range first, then we would look to fill the remaining 15 million. The profits as of now are about 25 million. Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick Google on my phone. Actually, hopefully it's picking all of this up. Okay, so if that's not a million, oh crap, I surely should have said. Okay, that's just a shorthand for the peso. Well, that's cool. That's new information. Thanks, Christine. That seems like a weird thing to say. But I'm glad I know that now. See? Everyone can teach you something. Epstein said profits are question, like it's his fault. Oh. I hate it whenever bad people use my name. That's awful. Okay, this is a letter to Sandy Berger. I already have that one written down. I'm sure I do. Yeah, there we go. That one comes up more than once. Letter to Sandy Berger, October 20th, 2005, 12:05 a.m. Epstein to... Let's just find out who you are, shall we? Okay, so it's identified in documents associated with Darren Indyke, who was a longtime attorney and executor for Epstein. Alright, so... Alright. Okay, so, this says that Darren Indyke wrote, I beat up Sandy as you requested. I've also drafted a copy of a proposed letter from you to Sandy, which is attached for your review and comments. Lauren is also faxing a copy of the draft letter to you. This Lauren did not. This Lauren would have nothing to do with you. I can use, okay, so I trail off. I can usually clock a predator. Not like specifically. It's just there is something about trauma sort of preparing you. And it's definitely one of those things where you intuitively, if you're an abused child, you intuitively figure out who the safe people are. And that's not a skill that really ever leaves you. I mean, anyone can be blindsided. Anybody can like be a creepy liar person. But I'm pretty good at clocking somebody that's just awful. So I think I could stay really far away from them. I would never have. I've left jobs for less. Epstein's reply to Darren Indyke. Add, where is the new telephone system? Permits for flagpole status, Gensler trip, EDSA trip. Pool contractors, Dominican quote. So this sounds like Gensler. It's okay, so I think this is him getting stuff set up for his island, or something being done on his island. I hate that he had an assistant with my name. That actually bothers me so bad. We'll go ahead and stop this here. And I'll upload part 5. I've been up since 8 a.m. yesterday. I had a very long day, and I have been up for a very long time, and I don't know how many more of these I'm going to do before I fall asleep. At some point tonight I'll just stop doing them and I'll pick it up tomorrow evening. Okay, well, stay safe, survive. Love you guys.